Hello, hello. My name is Katie Doyle, and today we are going to do a quick and effective yoga for your booty session. So this session is designed to be powerful and fast, so you can get in your workout, get your yoga on, and go on with your day. So before we get started, let's sit down, find a comfortable seated position, and take a few minutes to get centered before we begin to move our bodies. So finding a comfortable seated position for you, whatever that looks like, and then settling in on your mat, finding some stillness, grounding and connecting to the earth beneath you, and then closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, bringing your left hand to your heart center and your right hand to your lower belly. And let's take a long inhale through your nose, and then a long exhale through your mouth, sighing it all the way out. Pressing out all the air. Inhaling through your nose. This time exhaling through your nose as well. As we flow through our practice today, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Allowing your mind to stay present in your practice today. So bringing your mind gently back to your breath whenever you find it wandering. Long, smooth inhale and long, smooth exhale. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here. Noticing your belly rising and falling on each inhale and each exhale. On your next inhale, slowly blink your eyes open, coming back into the room around you, releasing your hands onto your thighs. And we'll begin to take some movement. So coming over onto your hands and knees, finding a tabletop position. And my assistant today is Nigel. He is a very active kitten when it comes to my yoga practice. So as you follow me on my virtual yoga journey, Nigel will most likely be a presence. So here he is. He loves being part of the yoga practice. Let's come into a tabletop position, pressing into your palms, toenails on the mat, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, engaging your core. We're just going to warm up our spine here before we begin to work on our booties. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone up for a cow stretch. Exhale, rounding through your upper back, chin to chest, tucking your tailbone down for a cat stretch. Inhale, drop the belly, take your gaze up. Exhale, rounding it through, pressing into the palms. One more time, just like that. Inhale, take your gaze up. And exhale, drop it down. Inhale, bring it back to center. For any of you animal lovers, pet owners, you know how it is to do yoga with a cat, so bear with me here. Part of our yoga practice, being mindful, no matter what is happening around us. Okay, engaging our core, pressing into our palms, pressing the earth away, so we're activating the area between our shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your right arm out in front of you, left leg lifts behind you, point to the left toes, holding here, engaging your core. And you can stay right here. So we're beginning to fire up our glutes. So you're really firing up the left glute here, sending your brain into that left glute. That sounds weird, but so you're just being mindful. So you're sending your thoughts and your mindfulness into that left glute, holding here. If you'd like more of a challenge, say bending through the left knee, grabbing the left foot with the right hand, pressing the left foot into the right hand, lifting up here, engaging your left glute. Exhale, release all the way down. Pressing into the right hand. Inhale, lift the left arm out in front of you. Right leg lifts, pointing to the right toe. Engaging this right glute, so really squeezing it here. firing up this right leg. Staying here if this is enough for you today. If you would like to deepen this stretch, bend through the right knee, grab the right foot with the left hand, press the right foot into the left hand, holding here, breathing, activating your right glute. Exhale, take it down. Left hand meets the mat, pressing into our palms. Inhale, reach your right leg up, bending through the right knee, flexing through your right toe. So taking it up until you feel a really deep crunch in that right glute. You'll know it when you feel it. And then we're going to pulse here. So small pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, pressing. See if you can press the right foot a little higher. Exhale, release. You should feel the fire in your glute after that. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Flexing through the left toes, engaging the left glute. Really feeling it engage before you begin to pulse. So activating that muscle, and then we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, press it slightly higher towards the ceiling. Exhale, release it down. Coming back to the tabletop, checking in with yourself, engaging that core here. Inhale, reach the right leg up and behind you, pointing to the right toe. And then we'll take the right leg over to the right side. So it's going to be wider than the mat coming off. And then bring it up and over. It crosses over your left leg. And then let's repeat. So we're going to do 5 more, 4 more, engaging that right glute, 2 more, 1, back to center, hold, exhale, release, repeating on the other side. Inhale, reach the left leg behind you, pointing to the left toe, engaging the left glute, taking the left foot all the way over to the left. So you're feeling it in your outer left hip here. And then inhale, bring it all the way up and over across to the right side. And then we'll just rotate for 5, 4, engaging the core, 3, 2, the last one. Bring it back to center, hold, exhale, release. Take your knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, pressing your hips back towards your heels. Just taking a moment here to find child's pose. So arms reached out in front of you, bringing the forehead down to the earth. And holding here, finding some stillness. So child's pose is our resting pose. And as you flow through any yoga practice, child's pose is always available to you. So let's take a long, deep inhale. And a long, slow exhale here. 1 more breath, just like that. Inhale, pressing into the palms, lift your head, lift your chest, come back into a tabletop position. And then we'll tuck our toes, lift our hips up and back, downward dog. So we want our bodies to look like an inverted V shape here. Grounding through our heels, pressing our weight evenly into both palms, spreading the fingertips wide. Then taking your gaze out and back, in between your thighs, shoulders away from your ears. You can walk your dog out, bending through one knee, bending through the other. And then coming back to stillness, grounding through your heels, engaging our core, from navel to spine here. Inhale, reach your right leg all the way up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, look forward in between the hands. Sweep the right foot all the way forward, staying up on the ball or toes of the left foot, bending to this right knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. So we're holding here, engaging that back left glute. So you should really feel it firing up right about now. Breathing deeply. engaging our core, reaching through our fingertips, lifting through our ribs, making space here. And then we're going to pulse our legs, so building some fire in our thighs and our glutes. So pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back, holding, squeezing the left glute. Exhale, release. Framing the right foot with your hands. Stepping the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Then hips up and back, downward dog. Holding here for 1 round of breath. Inhale, reach your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Squeezing the glute here. Exhale, sweep it forward in between the palms, staying on the ball or the toes of the right foot. Bending the left knee. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. So really activating this right glute. Holding here, relaxing through your shoulders, squeezing the right glute, and then we will pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oops, almost lost my balance, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center. Holding here, squeezing the right glute, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release your hands down, frame the left foot, step it back, high plank. Up and back, downward dog, holding here for 1 breath. Breathing deeply. Inhale, look forward in between your palms. You can step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat, finding a forward fold here, bringing your big toes together, heels just a few inches apart. And allow your arms to hang heavy down towards the earth. Crown of the head reaches towards the earth. 1 full breath here. Inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. Meeting in our mountain pose here, engaging our legs, lifting our kneecaps, engaging our core. Arms by our side, taking 1 breath here. Bringing our hands together at heart center. Exhale, bend into the knees, pressing the knees together, hips coming down towards your heels, finding your chair pose. And then tucking your tailbone slightly, engaging your core, holding here. Pressing the weight into the heels and holding. See if you can go a little bit deeper, sinking the hips just a little bit more. Maybe you'd like to reach the arms up towards the sky. 1 more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing deeply here. Inhale, roll up, nice and slow, meeting in a mountain pose. Bringing our hands together, heart center. Exhale, bend into the knees, drop the hips down towards the ground. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core, feel the glutes here. Firing up our muscles in our legs. Holding here, we're here for 2 more breaths. Breathing deeply. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands to shins or to thighs. Exhale, fold it down, planting the palms, bending through the knees, stepping it back 1 leg at a time, finding your high plank. Holding here. So we're engaging our core, feeling strong. And then we are going to lift the right leg up and we'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Left side, lift the left leg, engage left glute. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Gently dropping your knees to the mat, bringing them as wide as the mat, big toes together, pressing your hips back, child's pose. allowing yourself to stay here for 3 rounds of breath, soaking up our resting pose. And you can stay right here, soaking up another couple of minutes in our child's pose, or you can press yourself up, come back to a seated position. We can close out our practice today. So I recommend that you do this flow 3 times a week at least. If you're working on your booty, you can do this flow a couple of times in a row. It doesn't just have to be 1 time. Or you can add to it, or I can add to it for you in my next video. So thank you for joining today. Nigel and I thank you. He was a huge help, as I'm sure you saw. And we'll close out our practice. So let's bring our hands together at heart center, bowing our chin down towards our chest. And the light in me honors and cherishes the light in each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. Namaste.